Hello everybody, welcome to another video. It is, I don't even know what day it is, doesn't really matter. And today I'm going to teach you to do this design which is super simple, super easy, super fun, and it's supposed to work as a paper pot. But here's the basic idea. First we need an equilateral triangle. Okay, so I'm going to start by, you can use any rectangle that you have. It doesn't need to be a letter size, it needs to be an A4 size. All you need is a rectangle. This might work for a square as well, but I definitely recommend it for the rectangle because it just requires less work. Do my first fold, I unfold. Now it's going to be, of course, you can't see it very well here with the lighting, but there's a fold right there, right? That half mountain fold. Notice I have it on the mountain side, not because I need it to be, but because I think it's easier to see. So now the idea is I'm going to take, you can take any vertex you can choose. So there's a short edge to this rectangle and a long edge to this rectangle. I'm going to take the short edge and put the vertex of that corner of the edge of this rectangle and put it onto here. You can picture this as a move that simulates a circle. Try and picture how this move simulates a compass. How is this sort of like a compass and why is this working? I mean, if you're more familiar with the compass and straight edge construction, this might remind you of something in order to construct an equilateral triangle. But if you don't, well, here's the tip. What are we doing with this fold? So it took me a while because I'm sort of like, uncomfortable position, but it doesn't matter. Here, notice how when I open it up, I'm taking this amount, this value, and putting it over here. So what I'm doing is, where is this unit length matching on the half line? Right? So where is this amount hitting on this middle? That's pretty much where it is, and that's also how you get an equilateral triangle. There's a lot of interesting trigonometry behind this. I'm going to turn it over. And then I'm going to match the remainder, I like to call it, so this is the remainder of the fold, right? What's left over on the folds on the back. Take the remainder and put it on the fold itself. And with this, we have constructed an equilateral triangle. You can sort of see it there. We need to extract this now. You see there that I have my equilateral triangle. So I need to cut away these two lines in order to get this triangle. So I'm going to just have the folds turned over. I like to do those folds with my nail and then rip it apart. So we have the advantage that this triangle comes with this fold because we're going to need it actually. We need to cut this into fourths. So we have one of those lines already, so the rest of it is just consequential. Just fold this there. You can see that these three are matching. This matches with the other two like that. Now with this folded up, I'm going to take this amount, this distance, and put that onto this fold line like that. Repeat the process. Finally, just take the last little bit and fold that down. Now the idea is to use this as a mountain so that it hugs it like this. So we need to reestablish that one fold just with that mountain like that. So that's one, that's two. And there we go, that's three. The sounds of nature, the sounds of a big truck going in reverse. A truck in its natural habitat. So this is the idea, right? But now you'll notice that it's not really keeping itself together by itself. So what we need to do really is to actually change this up. So instead of this being a mountain, we need to be a valley. With the same kind of gesture, where that's the desired position, but now this will be held by itself, really. And once we have this, then you can sort of also, if you choose, you can pull on these three, and this is going to start to close in. So you can also make a little box that's like this. A little bunch of tetrahedra, right? It would be interesting to make more and try and see if they can fit together, maybe, perhaps as a tesselatable thing. But, in the meantime, you can have a nice little octahedron with a little hole there. So now the idea is that you do this with a plastic paper. You put some holes in the bottom, put some dirt, and there you go. You make some nice paper pots with this. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had some fun. And I'll see you in the next video.